Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third Feral Esports Gaming Tournament. This is a squads tournament. 3 games, PGI style scoring. 3 maps, we have Miramar, Sanhok, and Erangel. Here's your flight path, as we are going to be taking off in 10 seconds. If there are any hockey fans out there, the Golden Knights are up 2-0. And a quick shout out to our duo winner last Tuesday, B-Navo4. A little shout out as he is sponsoring this tournament. He has a rap chat account of Nav Dash. I would appreciate it, and he would appreciate it if you guys want to go check it out. And now we are back as the plane is starting to go, and I will jump out to kill myself and spectate. We have 2 teams that are the favorites, the top 2 favorites, as they consist of teams with top 10 players on the leaderboards. We will be trying to keep an eye out on them and spectate them as much as possible. Well, no one's dropping by me. And now we will make our descent. We have a new automatic scoring system that we actually just got today, and we will be trying it out to get the scores out very quick. So I am team 23 to go out, and there are 22 teams remaining with 86 alive. Here's your spread. A lot of guys up north. We got 2 teams up north going westbound, then we got 2 teams going to the military base. A lot of guys over here in the center, just south of Picado, in between Picado and Chumanceta. 2 teams going eastbound to Impala, and 2 teams in Los Leones. We'll make our way up to the north, as thank God they're all so close together I don't have to chase them with this godforsaken camera. And there's your circle. Pretty center, pretty good. No water nonsense, so I believe both teams will be happy about that. As you can see, teams are pretty much trying to gain as much distance as possible away from each other. Space Havoc's team is actually spread out. Here's a nice new river they just added into Miramar with the latest update. So we got Zios's team, who actually won the duos tournament, up here, where my marker is going, as the frames are slowly going down. And we got C Nightmare's team in the southern part of Los Leones. There's our first flare up, as they will take that lake by themselves. We go investigate the military base and see what's going on around there, as it seems like they are quite packed together. Make our way over there, and I'll refresh my stream to see how many people are watching. I do appreciate all of you coming out to watch and supporting. Once they update the custom games, we'll be able to have multi spectators, and we'll be allowed to have a 2-man shoutcast team. Sir Grims is the first one to do it and just fall and go down from that, as we got team 13 and 15 on the other each side of military base. We got a full team in El Pozo. Find the Blenzo's team has pretty much taken over the Impala section. And we will now watch as teams are now spreading out. And here's the game. Excuse me. You can see team 15 and 13 are pretty much staying very close together, as eventually they actually have the longest way to go. In Monte Nuevo, we got two teams, the blue teams, as they are pretty much looting. Space Havoc is all the way up north of his team, as his team is in Cruz de Val, and he is completely separated from them. Seems like Cumancera is going to be a hot spot, as there's about 3 different teams there. And as they loot military base, and everyone's playing a safe game since there's 22 teams still left. We've only lost 1 player, and that's been yours truly. Findable Enzo had a great showing in some of the scrims. He actually came in first place in one of our scored scrims. Seems like Team 15 is just going to loot the rest of military base and loot away from Team 13, as they will move out and try to make their way to the circle, as the first zone will close in 1 minute. Bullet downing Dark Passenger in El Pozo, as he is the first knock. He is the first knock of the night. I'm Not a Killer will take the vehicle to make his way to the zone. Hopefully the other team in military base can find their way. Bullet confirming the kill to get his team the first 15 points of the match, as Bullet team now is in the lead, which is very telling. We got Metal Flake, Dirty Phil, the Stone, all the way up north, looting in a very remote area that was actually quite congested early on. But as these teams are now separating, we do have our first drop, however, in the west part of the map, as it seems like the purple team is already on it. And now we will go all the way into the zone. Ninja Pred goes down by Barbarian in El Pozo. We probably won't make it there by the time that fight is finished from this camera. But other than that, that's it. Alright, I'm going to make my way here. I'm going to mute my mic so you don't have to hear my bum ass just fucking babbling on. And I will be back once we get into some action. And just like that, Dionizzle downs Ghost in my toast, as they will exchange fire. Dionizzle goes down, and Dionizzle just gets finished right like that. As they're only a 3-man, they somehow lost one of their teammates. Somehow they weren't in the game when we had to start, but now they will pop a smoke and try to pick up their friend. And we'll see how it plays out. Nade out. Ghost of my toes still down. Skinsoul, whatever his name is going to try to pick him up, but Ruthless. Harry Potato goes down. Slick Daddy Val goes down as Ghost gets picked up. If they choke against all under 50% health, as Ghost and Skin will now heal up, and KJ will heal up, as they're going to push up on Mild, down Mild. Harry Potato gets finished. Ruthless downs Skin. Slick Daddy Val gets picked up. Ruthless can't get the finish, but down Slick Daddy Val again. And Team 12 is the first team to go in this first of 3 games. But Team 5 does take a few hits there, as they actually went down multiple times. And they may only be allowed a few more downs. JW gets absolutely gunned down by Vic with the M249. And as everyone's making their way into the zone, looks like Dirty Phil's team up north, the green team, may get caught in the zone for a prolonged amount of time. And the military-based teams seem to be making their way down in vehicles, holding a smaller caravan, as everyone's pretty much moving into the zone, as the Maximus 25 goes down by Sitting Bull in Chumanceta, which is where we are trying to go, as we are going through a red zone now, but no one is in danger of it. 77 alive. First circle closing in with about a minute till we get phase 2. And now we will go on. This looks like Stone's team finally found the vehicle, and they will try to make it into the zone. On the complete other side of the circle, seems to be a stalemate between 2 or 3 teams, as they will just drive away. We finally got into Chumanceta. Just get past these mountaintops as they're exchanging fire. I appreciate everyone coming out to watch, and I appreciate the support all of you folks are giving us. Stone's team will finally get into the zone, but they're around about 3 other teams, as they could be pinched by the 2 teams on each side of them. Seems like Team 18 has finished the deal with their opposing team. And here is phase 2, as we have our second flare of the game up. And we have another drop going. Glocksmith goes down to the player zone, wherever he is, as they just make it. Or the Fox out of his team just makes it, as they will go back to pick him up, if they have meds or not. And here's shots just being rung out everywhere. I can't catch all this action with this slow-ass camera. Team 2 is in a Murado, as Barbarian is trying to catch up to his team. 21 teams still alive, 77 left. It's just north of Picado. We do have the flare guns drop, and the circle goes further inland, north of Los Leones, as we will head over to Los Leones. There's a drop that dropped right there that Team 18 should be able to get free of charge. Doesn't seem like anyone else is in pursuit of that drop. We'll head over to Los Leones and see what Z Nightmare's team is doing as they're leaving Los Leones, and Price is Right's team seems to be following them, unaware of if they know each other's locations, but they should know that they're both in Los Leones. Z Nightmare's team is top of the leaderboards. They have all, at one point or another, held a top 10 position on the leaderboards. I believe Z Nightmare was a pro Halo gamer. MKM goes down the falling. Team 13, I'm going to bet, will not win. Shots rung out. Vic gets run over by a car. Vic gets hit by a car. Meanwhile, his teammate Naughty will finish or knock the guy who was driving the vehicle that downed him. As now both are down in the street as teams Black and Pink will fight it out. Here's the Nightmares team as we got all four of them staying very tight together. Nodi finishes IBBW to get those extra 15 points. Elvin Barbossa's team is staying in Los Leones. Looks like they're going to hug the zone. Vic gets finished off by Predicative in retaliation for his teammate. And Nodi gets finished by Sword by Team 2. Not even in the fight, but finishes that team off. Tomica 1 Plus blows himself up. Pro stats here, pro plays, pro gamers. The Fox falls again. We are full of competitive players. Team 15 is currently duking it out as Not a Killer gets lit up a little bit by the Fox, but the Fox is just going to take shots as he's trying to crawl away. I see his Team 13, but we got Team 2 over to the left. Unsure of where the Fox's team is, as he'll just get lit up and just finished. See you later, sucker. And pretty much a lot of teams on the edge of the circle. Say about 4 or 5 in the center of the circle. As we have Team 9 and Team 15 on either side of each other in the opposite compounds. May be able to get some gunfire between the two. And the Ace is Smoking, which was the teammate of this feller over here that got killed, is still just driving around. So we'll just let him figure out what he's doing. See Nightmare still holding those small shacks as they're going shack to shack, pretty much. And now Team 8, or Team 9, excuse me, is shooting at Team 15 as they're in adjacent compounds from one another. Not a Killer is just going to go and try to loot the bodies he's finished. And Team 15 seems to be running away from the fight to Team 9, but Team 2 is still holding the mountain up there as we have our third flare of the night go off. We got Dat Ho's team, a team that thinks they're good, but obviously we have to see how they finish. This is the first time of a squads game, but I quote, he said, "We are going to win because all these fools suck." But both pretty good. Modern Death, Slim Jimbo, down Stealth Soda. Modern Death's team actually kicked him off, and Dat Ho was kind enough to pick him up. The Bra Man, Cameron's crazy. Slim Jimbo, down in both Stealth Soda and Louder Than Black. Team 14 up in Los Leones is the team that shot off the flare. Louder Than Black gets finished by Gutierrez, as Team 8 is now shooting at Team 15, as they'll just start popping shots, hitting about 1. Stealth Soda down Slim Jimbo. Masterminds just finishes Slim Jimbo without a thought in his mind. I believe Louder Than Black, though, is still kicking, as now we have Team 9 shooting Team 15, and Team 8 is now actually going to pursue Team 15, as they are also on foot, which could be ballsy, though. But it doesn't seem like anyone is in their way. Their primary problem could be Team 2, but Team 2's not even paying attention anymore. Hellish Church gets downed by Little Nigo. And here is the 4th flare of the game, and here's Phase 3, as they will have a minute to get into the zone. The Los Leones team will have to move in quite fast, as Z Nightmare's team is in the shack. Not even a shack, but a small compound. pretty much in the center. Space Havoc blows himself up. Team 15 still on the run on foot, as Team 8 is still pursuing them, as they will both enter the circle. As Team 8 does have the uphill advantage, but little cover, as Team 15 has a full compound to take cover in. Team 23, which is the Nightmares team, is holding out in that small compound over there, as shots are going to be exchanged, and Gutierrez downs Stealth Soda and just finishes Stealth Soda and kills Masterminds with him. Team 22 is now eliminated from the team, as we have 19 teams left with 67 alive. Here is the spread. Dirty Phil's team is actually being trailed by Seeker's team. Findable Enzo is still up to the north. So we have Borma coming in from the south. Team 15 is now going to avoid the fight from Team 8, from that host team, and they will run spread out in the fields, hoping not to take any shots, but they may run into Team 18, Team 23, and they also have Team 9 that can all shoot at them. This will be interesting. This will be a 4-team battle if it comes down to it, if it's close enough. Dirty Phil downing Swag Daddy. That's, I believe, is their first down, and just finish them for the free 15 points. Team 19 had a lot of hope today on winning. Seeker down by Metal Flake. They showing up today, as Team 15 will now push into Team 9, but here comes a vehicle on the road, not even going for the road kill. Team 2, as they will take Murados and fly past everybody. Slick Daddy Val goes down for a third or fourth time, as Killer Sneeze also goes down. Killer Sneeze gets finished with the SKS. Slick Daddy Val is bleeding out quickly, and they will have to make a move shortly, as Team 15 and Team 9 are now going to meet up. Slick Daddy Val gets finished, and Ghost of My Toast, who was down at least once, just went down again, and he will begin to bleed out faster. Seeker gets finished by Dirty Phil, another 15 points for him. As now 15 is pushing up on 9. Quentin Coldwater goes down to fall damage or jumping out of a car. Ghost of My Toast gets finished by I'm the Broy. Team 15 and Team 9 aware of each other and what they're trying to pull, as it's just a 2v3 here. As Price is Right is a little bit further back, about to peek that hill on a buggy with his teammate. The Stone finishing or downing the Brahman. Not a Killer gets downed. 2v2. Dr. God's got to heal. Find the Blenzo. Team 11. See you later. Don't Peek My Car, and Zeos wiping the floor with them. And the Stone finishes his kill. Barbarian getting a 2-piece on Team 3, eliminating Team 6 and Team 3 now with 17 teams left. Here's the map. Teams outside of the zone, people just going down. Dirty Phil finishes Cameron Crazies. Zeos finishes Trombone Guy, and Stone goes down. Nades being thrown up, all 3 up. Nades going out again, as they both try to heal with some bandages, I'm going to assume. Good movement by Team 15, as they are actually communicating well, and Not a Killer taking some shots from Team 13, I'm going to assume, as Dirty Phil goes down to falling. Bullet getting a kill with an M24. Team 15's got to make a move on Team 9. The game may crash in this fucking area. The Stone goes down to falling. Playzone gets Akuma. Don't Peek My Car 98 gets downed by Riza. That Ho finishes or downs Sir Grimes. Team 5's eliminated. That Ho, I'm just reading off the kill feed now because there's so much shit going on. The Stone gets finished by the kill zone. What a heartbreaking loss, as now the Molotov is actually sending it. Sir Grimes gets finished by that Ho. Dirty Phil just gets finished from bleeding out. Oh! The Maximus somehow picking off 5, but here goes the Molotov still burning, and I'm going to assume the Maximus will go down. Misses the nade. Not pushing up, but they will pick him up, as Team 13 seems to be pushing on Team 23, who are the favorites to win the game. Zeos goes down, but downs Gutierrez. That Schoolboy saves Gutierrez. And Team 20, Brolic, Zeos, and Don't Peek My Car 98, the second favorites, as the zone moves in, and now the zone will engulf Team 9 and 15 as they get caught up in each other, and this one will begin to chunk. trading off. I don't think they're going to be able to save Killa, as he'll just go for the pickup as Maximus dies. I don't think they're going to make it. 13 teams left. So much action going on. Can't catch it on all the cameras, but I'm trying my best. See Nightmare popping shots. His team 23 popping shots. So now we watch Team 15 try to get into the zone, as it's not that far, but the double damage will begin right now. And now here goes the bleed. Predictive was probably, as he will heal actually. I Am Kills goes down and gets finished by another guy. Team 8 and 2 are fighting. As now they will try to run in. I don't think they're going to make it. Ace is smoking downs. I don't even know how to say his name. Gutierrez downs Twisty Rose. Smokes on Team 13. Twisty Rose. Team 23 still holding good. Thug Otter with a car shot. Poppin' smokes as Team 15 will run in. It would be interesting to see. Team 13 is going to run away, actually, as I'm Not a Killer and Team 15 are going to have to push Team 23. Gutierrez downs Metal... just finished this Metal Flake. Doesn't even down him. Gun Q gets I'm Not a Killer with an M... Alright, that was a little crazy. Ravebot. That hoe gets down by an M24 by Price is Right. Team 17 and Team 23. 23 the favorites of this match, as they are being pushed by Team 17. Gutierrez and That Boy Schools with Reza. Good teams. Here's 5. The zone is small. They're just barely in and barely out of the circle. 11 teams left. Glittery downs Reza like it's nothing. And finishes Reza because they are ruthless pricks. Welcome to war, brother. As they have 2 in each house, which is some good movement. Gunq will now jump out of the house and he will try to loot his kill. Gutierrez, low on health. Everyone's just fighting. Topeka with a 4-man still up. I think Topeka and 23 are the only 4-man up, as Sitting Bull gets the down, as they will both push. Sitting Bull will push and Topeka, I would assume, will follow. Sitting Bull finishes Glocksmith. Borma downs Twisted Nemesis. So now it's a 4-on-2 here, as Team 18, Sitting Bull, and Topeka will push in. Ace's Smoking is going outside, as he is going to shoot down that corridor. As now Team 2 is going to flank Ace's Smoking. 3-man, 4v3v1, Sword, finishing Ace's Smoking. Garfunkel downing Modern Death. And now just absolute mayhem. Team 1 is now pushing as the zone's pushing them in. Everything's going wrong. Is now Lucky Troop and his team, Team 1, just obliterating Team 2. Now Team 1 and Team 18 are half in the zone, half out. As now they will all run in. There's 22 alive, 8 teams, as Bean Navo is now down, who's the sponsor of this tournament. Garfunkel finishes him. Topeka, Little Nego is just outside of the zone, finishing Jumbotron. What is going on? Bullet finishing Garfunkel. Sitting Bull still kicking. 3v1. I don't know if they're aware that Bullet's around, as I think they are investigating. Nightmare downs That Boy Schools finally, as Gutierrez is holding on to his last breath. Bullets is going to try to push on a 3-man. And it doesn't look like it's going to go too well. And finishes Bullet. Now there are 3-man. When they went from a 4-man to a 3-man, there are 4 teams left with 13 alive. We got Team 14, which is a 4-man. We got Team 10, which is a 2-man. We got Team 23, which is a 4-man. Team 18, which is a 3-man. Smokes pop by Team 10. Team 14 will try to push into the circle, as Team 23 needs to get into the circle as well. With Thug Otter establishing position for his team, as now Smokes just being thrown out. Surprisingly, the game hasn't crashed. And now it's just a game of ridgelines, as Team 23 is now fighting Team 10. Glittery downs on the clock Rook, and as they will go down, Team 10 is eliminated. 3 teams left. Team 18 and Team 14 are fighting, and I hate to say it, but I think 23 is going to walk this win right on home, as they have Not the best positioning, but a 4-man that is spread out. Little Niga is... Now the zone is pushing them in. 3 teams left. 4v1v3 as Elvin Barbosa goes down. Thug Otter goes down as Glittery will pick him up. Team 18 is going to go. Phase 7. A minute till the circle closes. Price is Right just dies. Mr. Magnus dies. Now we got 2 teams. It's a 3v4. The top 10s versus the average Joes. I think we could all agree we want the average Joes to win. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at this kid. Look at this dude. As they will push up. Team 23 with a total of 10 kills. Team 18, though, they are landing good shots as they also have a total of 10 kills. I think they just got to try to max each other out on kills here. As now Thug Otter will run around. All Team 18 has to do is kind of just stay alive because they got to come to them. But I know that's easier said than done. As they're going to flank the left side of Team 18. I have a feeling Team 18 is going to be blindsided by Nightmare. With all these smokes. Nightmare gets hit by a nade. They are chucking decent nades. Nightmare will back out like a bum and heal. Sitting Bull trying to get... Gun Q still lighting people up from a distance. Zone's coming in 25. Downing Sitting Bull. How the hell did Nightmare do that? And that's the game. 23 wins the top 10ers. Total of 13 kills. Here's your scoreboard. Nightmare with 5, Gun Q with 4, Thug Otter with 2, and Glittery with 2. And now we will take about a 10 to 15 minute break for Game 2, which will be on Sanak. Again, please check out our sponsor of this tournament, BNavo4, on RapChat /Nav-. And we will be back. All right, and welcome back to game numero duo. Game 2 on Sanhok with 92 people in this game. Team Bagel Bites has returned. They missed the first game, but they are now in. They were a little bit concerned about if they were going to be able to win or not, and they sure can. If they win the next 2 games, they'll fucking win, but even if they get 2 high placing games, they could still win. So like I said, we are on Sanhok. And here is your flight path. Starting northwest, going to the southeast, but staying on the west side of Sanhok. Nice 4x4 map here. And now we will make our descent. It should be much easier. I'm actually kind of pumped about this. A lot of people are going to die a lot quicker, but it should be much easier to move across the map with this dumbass camera. So hopefully I'll be able to capture a little bit more. But I do hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Again, this whole tournament actually is being hosted or sponsored by BNavo4. Check them out on Rap Chat. You go check them out by typing rapchat /nav- in your taskbar. And just send them a message to say thanks for the sponsor. And now I will drown myself. And now we will go to spectate, as I am the 23rd team to die. And here's your spread. Obviously the majority of the guys are going east. Very cluttered, but this is Sanhok. We'll make our way over to... Oh, well, it seems like boot camp is actually just full of Team 23 again, as they will loot that free of charge. And the previous winners, as they won game 1 with a whopping 13 kills, and they get in the circle. We will go to Paradise Resort, as we got a team in Cal, and we got a team just south of them in Tatmock. High IQ shooter goes down by that boy's schools. We had some fraud action going on with that team, sharing passwords and whatnot. High IQ gets finished. I'm Kills goes down and gets finished quickly. And we are almost at Paradise. As pretty much everywhere else on the map is nice and spread out, but the east is clustered. As we got Team 17 and Team 9 going Paradise. As Team 17 staying together. There's our first flare. First flare of game 2. And now we will check the map again. Pretty much for a small map, everyone seems to have some comfortable positioning. In Kampong, we got a little bit of congestion. It looks like Team 9 is just going to run away, and Team 17 will have the rest of Paradise themselves. Team 9 might be able to make a name for themselves and rack up a few points if they could split Team 11. But Team 11's already being shot at by Team 12. Seeker taking about 50% damage. As I think they're just going to put some suppressing fire down as they'll regroup with their team. As Team 9 will try to push up to get some kills, but they do have Team 12 they have to be aware about. So now Team 11 will sit back and loot. Stone's team moving south to get into the circle. Kampong still congested. Team 9 will make their way down into Team 11 as they will scout out as they're running around in that compound to find some weapons. As I'm just going to check my Discord just to make sure everyone's still in good spirits after the first game. Team 11 still lurking around as Team 9 will fall back and just let it be. We got our second flyer up. Team 6 up in the north, just going to loot for free as Team 19 will make their way south and avoid Paradise. Try to make our way over to Team 8, Team 1, which is Matt's team, That Ho. Team 10 gonna loot this compound in the street. Team 14 deep on the side by the cove, and we have Louder Than Black and M1 Masterminds and Stealth Soda as far south as they could get by docks. I don't even think they went docks. And here we'll go to the salt mine. This is where Mahatma Gandhi had his last stand during the Salt March of like 19 whatever. And now they will exchange shots as Team 15 has the uphill advantage, as it seems like it's just three of them, excuse me. As now shots are being exchanged between them and exchanged up at Camp Bravo between Don't Peek My Car 98, which we will actually head over there, as they went out kind of early last game, and I believe they are currently in 13th place. Don't Peek My Car 98 with a Car 98 downs. Dark Passenger, as now they will move inch by inch and move up to try to get the finish, as Space Havoc's moving up with Brawler coming up on the right side of Team 3. Hellish Church goes down. Good spread. Zeos a little bit far back. Car 98 pushes too much. He could get ganked. Doesn't get ganked though. Car 98 downs him, but Fatty with a shotty just shoots his own teammate, and that's it with ease. Team 20. Don't Peek My Car 98 finishes the other team. And now Team 15 seems to be running away from the salt mines, from the salt march of Team 5. Either taking too much damage or not having enough ammo to prolong that fight, as they are still shooting and trading, as Slick Daddy Val is just getting lit up. He'll hide behind the tree or a rock. The Bra Man downed by the Fox. Slick Daddy Val heals up. Still popping shots as Val's teammates are in the compound now, just starting to take shots, exchanging shots. Team 5 not taking a single bullet, but landing a few in Ghost. Ghost in my toast. The Fox downs BT. That's 2. 2 on Team 11. Val finally gets there. Sword downs That Ho, but doesn't finish him right away. Killer Sneeze goes down by Sword. The Fox goes down by Brahman. The Brahman may be able to save his teammates, and Team 8 is eliminated nice and early. Team 11 is eliminated nice and early. The Fox gets finished though before they're eliminated, so Team 12 does take a one-man hit, so I believe they are 3-man now. KJ lit up. Slick Daddy Val can light up. Nope. Slick Daddy Val choked. Now it goes to my toast, and that's it. That's an end. That's a wrap. See you later. That's it. We got Z Nightmare, the previous winners of Game 1, in boot camp right now. Dirty Phil goes down to that boy's schools as they're fighting on the blue. Twisty Rose goes down. Yikes. Metal Flake goes down. Metal Flake gets finished. And that's it. Team 19's done. As the first zone comes in, on the east side, we got both green teams making their way down. As it looks like we will redirect this camera. And we will see as light purple and dark purple should be coming across each other as Team 20 has to get into the zone while Team 5 is looting, as it seems like they're going to approach the gunshots that just rung out in that small compound just outside of the salt mines. So they're going to go uphill. Team 5 unaware, spreading out. 3 on one hill, Zia's going wide on the other hill. Team 5 not even aware. So they're kind of splitting up. Team 20 Brawlic making his way down. They don't even know. They don't even know what's going on. Oh, Ravebot should have saw something. And I believe Ravebot did see something. So they're going to land shots on Space Havoc, but they don't know that Zeos is to the left. Oh, Zeos takes out Rave. Brawlic getting hit, but exchanging shots, and Zeos finishing Ravebot to get those 15 points. Dr. Goddess goes down. Don't peek my car 98, taking shots, hitting one. Smokes out. Maximus goes down to a nade by Sir Grimes. I'm the Broy on the other side of the street. Don't peek my car 98, wide right of them. JW goes down, and wow. Team 6 is eliminated just like that. 17 teams left, 64 alive. Zeus will now make his way over to Space Havoc. This zone is inching in, but both are in and both are safe. Don't peek my car 98, takes a shot trying to cross the street, takes a few shots by Dyslexic. Dyslexic's on the tie, trying to finish him, but don't peek my car 98 will heal up. See us going wide. Don't peek my car 98, holding that wall. Dyslexic needs to heal up, and it seems like he's healing up with either a booster or a bandage. Insane Shots gets downed with a headshot by Ace's Smoking. Here's your spread. So we'll exchange shots. Twist taking some hits. Team 5 is trying to escape. Brawlic taking some shots, but not down though. Brawlic will heal up with the first aid. Ace is Smoking, going to work, downing on the clock. Glocksmith goes down, but takes Kappa 8 with him. Sir Grimes takes Ace is Smoking. MKM takes down Sir Grimes, and Slim Jimbo just finishes Kappa 8. Not even in that fight, just kind of walked up and took a life. Dyslexic is pushing the fight, same with his teammates, but he's getting lit up as they are holding a good position. Dyslexic is low. Team 12 is eliminated. Gutierrez, Team 17, seems to have come in to clean up Team 10. Borma goes down. Dyslexic, not sure if he has heals or not, is on the run. Space Havoc will now pursue it. America's Freak goes down. On the clock, Rook goes down. America's Freak gets finished. Insane Shots, Team 10 is finally eliminated. Insane Shots burns himself to death with his own Molotov. Skydagger, Borma bolt down. That team goes. Team 7's out. Space Havoc and Brawlic still pushing up with ZS all the way in the back. I don't know what ZS is doing, but if you can land the shot, you can land the shot. Team 5 playing very defensive, and Team 20 is very aggressive. But Team 5 is still managing to land some decent shots on these guys. Garfunkel takes out Flash with a car 98. Space Havoc trying to land the car shot on Dyslexics. ZS is still trying to snipe. Dyslexic is lit up. One more shot and he's going to go down. His teammates gotta flank, which they are. Saving Dyslexics, but Dyslexics has gotta move. Don't peek my car 98 goes down. Space Havoc's a one-shot. Dyslexics unaware to his left. He's probably gonna get taken down. Nope. Ooh, Brolic did potato a little bit. 3 down. 2 down. 3 down in the total fight. But 2 down for Team 20 as it looks like he's gonna try to finish. And Brolic is going to try to save his teammate. As Zeos is... Since he held back, he was unable to help his teammate. Which I believe was unsmart. Ooh, Brolic might be able to save his teammate. I'm the bro, he's just got to finish him as Zeos is coming up. Brolic taking shots. Brolic seems to be healing. Which was a 2-on-2 for Team 5. Or 2-on-1. Turn bad. Zeos finally shows up and they save the team as they are down 1. Team 5 choked on that as they should have had them down as they will pick each other up. They seem safe enough and they'll have plenty of meds. Popping an unnecessary smoke. Boot camp still vacant. As the first drop is in Quarry now. A lot of teams to the south. As we only have 12 teams left with 47 alive. Flare up in the sky. Drop somewhere over there. And now we will try to catch up on the south side as that seems where the action is. Team 1 above the cave. Team 14 on the other side just pretty much seems posted up. Nothing too intense. As they'll just sit up here. Shots are being exchanged currently. Everyone is in the zone. This zone will be closed in just over a minute. As up by boot camp and by the Painan Bridge, seems like there's going to be about 4 teams just popping shots at each other as pink is actually coming behind Team 21 as Enzo downs Quentin Coldwater. Team 18 has some pretty good position as they're holding out a compound as Team 4 is in the adjacent compound next to them. Cameron Crazy's downs Price is Right. Team 16 just lighting up Team 21. Cameron Crazy's finishes Price is Right. As Mr. Magnus is just on the other side. Quentin Coldwater goes down again from B. Nava. That was a far shot. That was a good shot on his part. Still got Team 23 in boot camp. Lucky Troop downs Elvin Barbosa. As Magnus might go for a little flank on Team 13. But I think he's just going to camp in a house. As here's the next circle as it's further south. Making Team 23 have to move the most as they are the furthest away from the circle. Seems like Team 16 will try to push onto the downed Team 21 player, Elvin Barbosa. As Team 13 on the side of the hill will just keep firing shots. Zone will be moving in within 2 minutes. And looks like Team 23 is on the move. Tight, good formations. As the purple team will come around on the east side. Team 13 will now make their move into the circle. With the defending winners of Game 1 on their back. It doesn't seem like they're aware. Z Nightmare's coming up. Z Nightmare might be able to get a good shot on them. If any of them have a sniper, which I would assume most of them do, might be able to land a good shot to kick off the fight as they've caught up to Team 13. Here's your spread. That drop is still live by Quarry. Stealth Soda taking some shots. Elvin Barbosa finally gets killed off. Team 13, Team 23 just running parallel to each other. Team 13 seems to want to take the city route, as Team 23 will take the scenic route. Team 22 and Team 14 duking it out, just taking shots. Spread out, KC Eagle, a lot of them black. Moving up on Team 22 as they will cycle around the cave. Slim Jimbo down in gun queue from 23. Doesn't finish him though. .23 making a comeback, but Thug Otter also goes down 2v2. Looks like 3 teams. This is it right here. 2 down for Team 23. Glittery downs B Navo. 3 teams. Nightmare lighting up that boy's schools. Finishing Team 17 out of that fight. Glittery pushing up his Nightmare will pick him up. Glittery goes down the Lucky Troop. Lucky Troop with a clutch play on Glittery will most likely finish Glittery. Lucky Troop up, Nightmare up, Thug Otter up. Here comes the zone. Nightmare shooting Lucky Troop. So now they're in the zone, finishing Lucky Troop as both are up and they're right outside of the zone. Barely making it out there, but they do, and that's what they deserve. In between 2 teams. Louder Than Black finishing or downing Money Tone and then finishing Money Tone. But Louder Than Black goes down to a nade. Hellboat goes down. Hellboat gets finished. Rest in peace. Masterminds is down. Louder Than Black goes down. Finished. Team 22. See you later. Team 20 popping shots. Team 23 up the hill. Looks like Team 4. Team... oh, shit. Team 16 and Team 18. On the doorstep. On the doorstep. Exchanging fire. Hydra... oh, little Nego goes down. Topeka in the house. Running out. As Nego is covered by Trombone Guy and Cameron Crazies. Final Benzo goes down. Sitting Bull goes down. Everyone's going down. Flanked Topeka. Hydrophiliac goes down. Oh god. Team 4 is dead. But Enzo, both teams are still up. Just a ton of gunfire that I can't keep up with. Team 14 loses Vic. As that's a lot of shots. Magnus, Team 23, moving into the zone. Team 1 eliminates Team 14, but Team 2 from behind finishes Barbarian. Real nice and quick like. Sword will heal up. Proud Welfare Dad and Mom will cycle up the side. We got Team 23 with the uphill advantage. And some good good positioning overall on the map, as Mr. Magnus will now play the smart game and just play for a spot, as Thug Otter will down Trombone Guy. Space Havoc downs Sword. What a shot. Thug Otter finishes Trombone Guy. So we'll get into this fight as they're landing almost every shot. Brawlic finishes Akuma. Sword gets finished by Space Havoc. Gun Q will go wide left. Hydrophiliac goes down. Cameron Crazy's down. Thug Otter. I believe that's his second down, but Nightmare will pick him up. As they will pick each other up. Both teams. Hydrophiliac will get picked up. Find the Blenzo looking to see what's going on as Hydrophiliac's outside of the zone. But they're close enough, but it is chunking, so it depends on if Hydro can get in. Hydro might not be able to get in. Hydro does not get in. Dives to the zone. Goes down to the zone again. Cameron Crazies might go for a pickup, which is insane. Gunq's going to cycle again. Here's the new zone. Hydrophiliac gets finished. Thug Otter downs. Fundable Enzo. Cameron Crazy's just gonna leave Enzo. See you later, sucker. Crazy's just gonna play for zone. He's gonna leave Enzo as they will attempt to find them. Gunq will finish. Cameron Crazy's just eats shit. Team 2 runs right up on Team 2, but that does alert Team 23. Brawlic goes down by Team 2. It's Team 2 split in two-man squads, not that far from each other. Magnus is our last hope. If he could pull it out, that'd be huge. Team 23 is aware of where Team 2 is. As the zone will close in 45 seconds, as Team 2 will try to run, lighting up Proud Welfare Mom. Smoke's out. Gonna try to pick up Brawlic. I wouldn't mind seeing a Team 20 versus 23 final circle. Gunq gets lit up by Proud Welfare Mom / Dad. See how this works out. One of them is gonna get their head blown off. Space Havoc downs. Cryogen. Plug Otter hanging back. Cryogen just gets finished. Bagel Boy goes down. Gunq is going to cross the street again. Gets lit up a little bit. 5 teams left, 11 alive. Which is good. It's better than how we had it last game with like 3 full teams. Everyone seems to have lost someone at least. Magnus still working his way. Space Havoc and his team 20 are still working the top of that zone, as they actually may have the better positioning now, but they may come across Magnus. Rest in peace, Magnus. Ooh, Bullet downs Proud Welfare Mom. Finishes Proud Welfare Mom. Well, he fought for his 3rd place, which is good on him. Now we have Team 23 versus 20. Bullet's probably going to go down. Trying to keep up with the circle. As the circle, he's outside of the circle. It just makes it in. If Team 20 gets too distracted though by him, Car 98 will get. Oh, Car 98 is aware that Z Nightmare's there. Z Nightmare down Zias. Don't peek my Car 98 behind the rock. Finishes Bullet. Gotta be careful. Don't peek. Bullet goes down. Finish. Space Havoc goes down. Brawlic. Potatoes on Gunq. Z Nightmare goes down. Don't peek my Car 98. Has to down Thug. Taking shots, but downs Thug. Brawlic trying to help out, but Gunq's going to run away. I don't know if Brawlic's aware that Gunq's up on that mountain, as Don't Peek My Car 98 is going to try to get to him, as it's a 2-on-1. Finishing. Brawlic versus Gunq. Gunq with that M4 skin. He's using a 4 times full auto with 11 kills, 11 combined kills for Team 23. It is a 2-on-1. Gunq will play it safe. He will run back as Brawlic will try to pick up Zias, which would be huge as long as Don't Peek My Car 98 can not die and kind of keep them off their back. Gunq is going to go for a flank, which may blindside Brawlic and may actually take out Zias as he heals. Brawlic's going to come up on that left side. This is peak performance, ladies and gentlemen. This is peak performance. Gunq, seeing him, uphill battle. Gunq, ooh, Gunq went wide left, and Team 20 wins it. That was a good game. That one, GG's to all. GG's to both teams. Gunq's team, Z Nightmare, played great. They were in the shitter like 2-3 times that game. But so was Brawlic's team and Zias, and they obviously won it. So this is going to be a good game. If Z Nightmare's team makes it within the top 5, I think they will clutch the win. But it's anyone's game. If they place below top 10, or even below top 5, and Brawlick's team comes in first again, they could win it. Alright, we're going to take about a 10 to 15 minute break. Game 3 on Erangel will start around 9:45, 9:50, 10 o'clock, depending on if everyone can get there on time. Again, check out Navo as he has sponsored this tournament. RapChat /Navo. Apologies. RapChat /Novdash. Alright, we'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 3 of our tournament on Erangel. It's actually a very nice plane. We'll get a nice even split. Going from northeast to southwest. It's a good plane. Oh shit, I gotta drop. Probably get some people in all parts of the map. Whoop. Now we will sail down as the plane will finish its flight path, and now everyone is out of the plane. It says 80 alive, and now there's 70 alive, 79 alive, sorry. There's a 22nd team to die. Here's your spread. Ooh, I'm surprised there wasn't that. Killer Sneeze already goes down, and he's dead. Rest in peace. Everyone wish Killer Sneeze a happy birthday if you're watching. Ooh, we are in the heat of battle. So we got multiple teams in Pachinki. The current tournament leaders, Team 23, all within pretty close range of each other, as Team 2 is a little bit spread out. Not a killer. Goes down. Team 11, Dyslexic is just chilling. Nightmares running amok. Gun-Q goes down early by Cervix. Cervix might try to throw a nade in there. Finish him early. But nope. It looked like he was, but it looked like he was just trying to overextend himself. So he'll open the door and he'll push into the house, but ooh, with a shotty, Cervix still running. He'll try to just get into the house to finish Gun-Q. Cervix is a man on a mission. He knows what he wants to do. Glittery downs Commander, and he'll go for the finish. Navo's going. Ooh, saving Jumbo. Sorry, Jumbotron. Navo goes down. Should really... oh, Jumbo. Jumbo should just go upstairs and try to finish Gun-Q, but Gun-Q's bleeding out. Oh, they will go upstairs. Oh, this camera's... they secure the area. So they're going to push in, and they're going to try to pick him up. But what are they doing? What are these absolute fools? Gun-Q with one down so far. Oh, as Dyslexic is on the roof. Power play move. So I'll pick up Gun-Q. Reloading the shotty. Ooh, Dyslexic pulling off a move and a half. Used to pull this off in my prime days. Gun-Q's going down the stairs. Dyslexic trying to shoot with a shotty. Oh god, Dyslexic's just gonna run. He's just gonna get out of there. Call it a night. Gun-Q low on meds. Dyslexic gets insta-downed. See you later. As they will make it out of Pachinki. George Pool is packed. Holy shit. Insane shots. And Team 6 are going to move up as Glittery and Gun-Q need to move. Gun-Q is healing on bandages, it looks like. As there's still 3 teams in Pachinki. Which is a ballsy drop on all of these parts. Matt goes down. That hoe goes down. He's dead. Rest in peace. Exchanging shots. Smoke being popped. Glittery still low. Searching for meds. Just running around looking for meds. Thug Otter downs insane shots with like a one-shot. Rip. Because they're going to end up pushing it. All three of them pushing it. Nightmare takes some shots. Sir Grimm's taking some shots. So they're just going to split the D. Downs and... Nightmare gets insta-killed on the clock. Rook! Insta-kill and Nightmare. These guys are good. They're all like one shot, though. On the clock could... technically could one-shot all of them. As he takes down Gun-Q. I don't know what just happened there, but Team 6 is out. Gun-Q got finished. Thug Otter and Glittery. Just 2. This could switch up the game. If Brolic or Sword's team come in like top 5, they could win it with some decent kills. Although Team 23 did have that. I mean, Team 11's still here. We could see and see if it gets finished, but I don't think Team 11's going to push it. But if Team 23 can go out early, it could switch the whole momentum of this tournament. And Sword could win it, or Brolic's team could win it, depending on who wins there. Which is going to be quite interesting. Team 11 still cycling. Glittery and Otter are now acquired the meds they needed. So they're now in the red zone. It'd be interesting if someone dies to the red zone. George Pool's still hot. The block is hot. But that is a good turn of events. It does make the... by those two dying, and if Team 11 can finish the other two, this will make... This will, and it can and it will make this tournament more competitive right here. Because now there's a opportunity for the second and third place to overtake the leaders of Glittery, Thug Otter, Sea Nightmare, and whatever that fool's name was. The good one, even though they're all good. Whatever the fuck his name was. So Team 11's going to cycle around. Attempt to finish Team 23 if they can come across them, but seems like Team 23 is just going to keep the loot on as they're a dead center in the circle. We got America's Freak and Tomical +1 up in Kamensky. We got Seeker up in Zarky. And seems like the block is gonna be hot all day in George Pool. We're gonna head over to George Pool and try to catch some of that action. So here's the spread. The zone's on its way in. Cameron Crazies goes down to the red zone. I believe his team hit the drop, as they will fight. Final Blenzo goes down, but Trombone Guy saves his life and finishes Team 10. This Team 10 is now eliminated from the game. GG's all around. Beanskin goes down. Fuck, look at this. It's like fucking 4, 5, 6, like 8 teams within George Pool and Hospital. Flares up. Let me just pull up the chat, see if there's anything going on. Team 12 is very, very scattered, which is interesting. I'll see if it pays off, as the Fox and Ace Smoking are in the warehouses, and Team 19 just up ahead of Team 12 in South George Pool are moving up as one goes down. Seems like MKM will be pushing up a little bit, as Glocksmith will be coming in from the south. 2 are down. MK putting on a show down in KJ. Sick Daddy Val, this team has had some bad luck within the first game. Glocksmith coming around. MK is going to try to run. Gets around the half wall. As Ace is smoking with a suppressor on an M4, I believe. So on both sides, Daddy Val stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Little three-way action. And that's it. Team 19 is out. GG's all around. This Team 14 is popping shots over. Here's your spread again. Hellboat finishes MKM. Like a two-shot. Right off Hospital's roof. As the zone will be in about a minute 30. And people are now starting to spread out a little bit. Wasn't that great of a spread off the drop. A lot of people in George Pool. 4 teams at Pachinki. But other than that, we got about 3 other teams just scattered across the map, but everyone else is pretty much in the same area. It seems like we got 2 teams going. 2 teams that could turn into 3 going up to Severny, as most of it is in the circle. D Nizzle's team, Atomical +1. We'll intervene. The Brahmin stuck in Zarki, and there's in the blue. Sitting Bull, they are moving into the zone as they could potentially be pinched between orange and the navy blue on the north and south side of them, as we'll try to catch up to Severny, but it seems like they're going to drive away and make it out. No one in Yasnaya, Zios and Bralik's team, who could very well win this game, are in pretty good position. Team 23 is still cycling around Pachinki, making it through Team 11. Findable Enzo down Sword. Team Sword goes down. Team 1 is in second place currently. As shots are being exchanged between 8 and 15, they will drive all the way down. And they will leave all on separate bikes, which is a smart move. Bullet down Trombone Guy. Team 1 could still live on. Sky Dagger and his motley crew will now set sail for the high seas. Bullet goes down. Barbarian goes down by Findable Enzo. Try to catch up on to that fight. That fight actually turned out pretty well. And Team 1 is eliminated early. They're the 16th to go. Findable Enzo gets picked off by I'm the Broy. Trombone Guy finally bleeds out. Ace of Smoking gets killed and finished by Hellboat. His teammate is looping back around, sending Sky Dagger as a recon to scout out the area ahead. Here's your spread and the new zone as people now begin coming in. Seeker and the Brahmin will now have to make their way in out of the blue zone and then get into the next safe zone, as they will run into Lil Nigo and Sitting Bull's team. As teams, 4 teams, 5 teams, still within the vicinity of George Pool. As this has been the most populated area of the night. Early in boot camp on Sanak, there was only 1 team that landed there. Miramar, 2 teams landed in prison. And Erangel, about 7 to 8 teams landed in George Pool. Reza, Downs Bagel Boy. Down in Proud Welfare Dad, who had Team 4, they had a great showing in Sanak. Got screwed by the circle. Reza finishes Proud Welfare Dad to get those extra 15 points. And finishing Bagel Boy, combining for the 30 points. As the Fox, 12 and 14, have split. We got our second or third flare. Team 13 is coming across. Cameron Crazies goes down by I'm the Broy. Team 11 is on fire this game. They have been racking up kills. They've had quite a few, actually, as they are caught in some crossfires. Seeker goes down from Topeka. Team 18 could also take this game, as Sitting Bull is near the beginning. Cameron Crazies gets hit by his own teammate in a car, jumps out of the car, whatever it happens to be. Secret goes down by Sitting Bull. Topeka's back up, and he is running around. Topeka actually never went down. My apologies. Swag Daddy, BT701, holding the infamous corner house. May have to cross the water, though. We'll have to cross the water, though, eventually. So we got one team in Rosick. We got Brolick's team making his way all the way down up to the elevated part just east of Pachinki, as Team 3 will now leave the three-house compound. We'll dip into the water, and Team 18 will cycle around on the north side and try to get up higher on the circle. Although they will eventually have to cross the river. And here's your spread. We still got Team 23 in the middle of the circle. The Brahmin's still just outside of the zone doing his own thing. Cheers to him. Team 13 moving together on the bank of the river. And we got Team 18 spread out fucking wide. Team 23 still just holding in Pachinki. They're really just holding position, playing for rank, which is the smart thing to do, obviously, in their position, losing their two best players early on in the match, as they will now just rank up each point as these teams duke it out and kill each other. A top 10 finish for them, I would say, will secure the win, unless Brolick and Zias can clutch up a win here. If they could come in first, then I would say it's possible for them to overtake. So we got our second or third drop. Brahman still just outside of the zone, doing his own thing. What team is it? Let's see. Got the Fox and his partner, Team 12, taking a buggy. Team 3 is just out there. 18 still spread out a shit ton. And they will take, Team 12 will take their buggy down. We'll get a little bit more centered into the circle. See what's going on with Team 11 and their Calden Flare. They seem to be pretty secluded. I don't think anybody will try to challenge him, as Team 7 here, Hydrophiliac's just gonna camp it out. And here's the flare drop, as that will make its descent, and it is outside of the zone, but just barely, about 50 meters. Here's the new circle. About 4 teams currently reside in the circle. The rest will have to move on. Got another drop just south in the water, as Slim Jimbo will be taking it, but M1 Mastermind Stealth Soda will be going after them, popping some shots. And as this drop makes its way to the ground, they should be able to secure it properly, as they still have 3 players on the field. Got Team 20 and Team 15 moving around in vehicles, trying to grab some position, but not far. Not far from 15. 15 might be able to pop some shots. D Nizzle. Team 15 hasn't really put a show on tonight, but I think they could, and the duos D Nizzle's team was on fire, as they came in 3rd or 4th place, or 5th place. Their first game, D Nizzle had like 7 kills. And here's the overall outlook. You still got Team 23 in the middle of Pachinki playing that zone. Still in the zone, as they'll just rack up those rank points, making it more difficult for Brolick and his team to carry on. As there's about 3 teams exchanging fire between 12, 17, and Team 5. Got Team 4 riding up. Proud Welfare Mom. Rest in peace, the Proud Welfare Dad. Space Havoc goes down. Space Havoc goes down. Space Havoc gets finished. Team 20's got to pull out of that fight, as Team 11 is currently just putting on a show. Here's a new drop. Single drop. As Team 20 will... Car 98 and his 2 partners will now leave and just avoid that in general, as they have to place above Team 23 if they place above Team 23, they might be able to pull it off. And Garfunkel is flipping the car as 11 is popping some shots. They took some damage. The car's smoking a little bit. But they aren't really letting shots rip. They're just gonna... Oh, there they go. Landing a few shots on the car, a few shots on the body, but nothing too fatal. As they will get away, and here comes the next drop as it's pretty much in the middle of 4 teams. And here's your spread as most of the people are in the circle now. Topeka goes down by Topeka. Sitting Bull, rest in peace, and Little Nego, rest in peace. Team 18 just died out of nowhere. Topeka, rest in peace, and Swag Daddy just finished his Garfunkel. So I would assume that was a car flip or car explosion. Hydrophilic is still just camping out, but I'll have Tomical 1+ pulling up on his side as Tomical is quite spread out, and Hydrophilic will down Swag Daddy. Doesn't go for the... Oh, trying to finish. But Topical will push on. Swag Daddy gets finished by Hydrophilic, racking up 15 points for his team. Tomical will just avoid that because he is spread out quite far. Zios and Don't Peek My Car 98 put it on a show and finishing Team 4. 13 teams left. 38 alive. As we enter, the Fox goes down from Slim Jimbo. As we enter the top 10 teams, as there's 12 left, Slim Jimbo finishes the Fox with Mr. Magnus finishing Glocksmith. As we enter the top 10 teams remaining, we still have the top 2 of the top 3 leading contestants in this tournament. Team 8 is outside of the zone, as that zone will begin to chunk. And here is the new zone. Tomical 1+ had taken off by I'm the Broy. But Rave, Car 98ing Tomical, just finishing him. Getting those points. Team 23 has got to make a move as they're going to have to run through the fields. And it seems like they are trying to get a jump on it, which is a good sign, as they will make it out early. And they will avoid the mess that is Team 8 and Team 11 behind them. Team 15 on the ridge could catch Team 20, could catch Team 23 as they're going to cross. Glitter's just going to go out by himself, as they are, it seems as they aren't playing for the win, but since they are playing for the place, if they lose one, it's okay, because the other guy will go across the other side. As 15's not aware, but Brolic and his team are being watched by Team 15, but Team 23 will come up behind Team 15, as Team 11 will also cycle around to the left, but Team 11 could run into Team 13 soon enough. Team 3 running across the fields. Very condensed with players. Team 20, I don't know what they're trying to pull. It's ballsy to stick out in those houses out of all houses. Hellboat will stop. Jump out. It's going to be a 3-on-2 here. Great shot by Don't Peek Car 98. Finishing Hellboat. Good shots there. That was simple and clean and easy. As 17 will try to pop some shots. But overall, Twist Nemesis with a 3-piece on Team 13 with that MK. Another drop is coming in. What a play. Thank you for stopping by, everyone who was watching. It's a pleasure having you guys here. I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. Twist finishes Fatty with a shotty. Team 20 going to hold those houses. Glittery still pushing up. And where's the other 23? A Slug is just going to hold out in the shack. Dark Passenger. And Team 11. Team 11. Finally. Done with 13. Team 11 has ranked up a shit ton of kills. So now Team 8 is fighting with Team 22. Picking up whoever the Stealth Soda is in. Skydagger's gotta heal, because it seems like he is. Louder Than Black seems to be looking for him. Heals up. Gets in the buggy. Louder Than Black is gonna go. Maybe a little roadkill action. Probably not that ballsy. You got Team 8, Team 23 right next to each other. Louder Than Black being ready to pop some shots. We got shots at 10 teams left. This is it. This is the make it or break it. This is Pound Town. Thug Otter seems to be popping shots. Borma takes out Stealth Soda. Stealth Soda from far. Mastermind's trying to pick him up, but obviously can, as he's just going to be lit up. Stealth Soda takes another hit, and Stealth Soda will eventually bleed out as he is finished by Borma. Team 20 still holding strong, but they do have Team 15 right above them. Glittery gets hit. Glittery goes down by the Brahmin. And now it's just up to Thug Otter, as Thug Otter will have to play position, as we got 22 and 8 going at it. 20 staying inside the house, popping a smoke outside, as 15 will actually cycle down the mountain, as here is the new zone. I know there's fighting going on, as Glittery will be finished. Thug Otter still holding out there in that little shack. Louder Than Black goes down by Alvin Barbosa. Shitty cover, just open field. As Masterminds is laying down in the field as he's going to try his best. As 15 will now take the blue all the way around. They're actually going to take the field. Louder Than Black finished. The Brahmin finished by that schoolboy, but Team 11 still up. It seems like there's only 2 left. Hydrophiliac still holding out. Ravebot goes down from a VSS from Brolic. What a shot by Brolic. BT701 just running through the field. Should take a shot, and he is being shot at now. Not landing much, though. Let's hope make it into the little shit shack over there. Ravebot gets finished by Brolic, confirming those 15 points. And BT just, whatever he was doing, he gets finished. Rest in peace. See you later, sucker. Thug Otter still holding out. As now Masterminds is stuck in between both. Brolic just popping shots over. As I'm the Broy is still up. Hydrophilic might come out for the win. There's so much shit going on. Masterminds finally gets finished, but Team 15, so they're going to be pushing by the zone, but they're on the slow side. They might be able to make it in. Now we got Hydrophilic, as he will go in. Alright, well that wasn't the way it was supposed to go. Supposed to go on Hydrophilic, because I'm going to bank that he's going to lose that battle. Now we will go and try to find him. Oh, rip. As Price is right, taking shots, landing some shots. Skydagger goes down. America's Freak. Slim Jimbo. Borm is down. America Freak trying to hold out as he will attempt to pick up his friend, but Mild will start popping shots, not landing like 2 out of the 10 he took. Getting lit up and going down. What are you doing? My game just crashed. Y'all saw it. Hopefully it didn't crash for everyone. And I'm not seeing the Discord go crazy, so that's a good sign. So at least I'll be able to finish that game. And yeah, so I could keep commentating, but I don't really got much. It was fun. The scores will be released shortly after this game. Yeah, that's it. I really want to see what Thug Otter was going to do. I want to see what Brolic's team was going to do. But that is PUBG. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, B Navo, on RapChat /Nav-. He's on the come up. And other than that, that's it. That's all I can do. I'll reload my game, but that's about it. I'll try to load back in real quick. But the Discord's still good. Alright, yeah, Discord's fine. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me try to reload this. I think it's not gonna work. but if it does, it does. It's initializing. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just gonna have to end the stream here. It was fun. As the game gets updated, it should run more smoothly. But I think we made some improvements on our scoring system. And other than that, thank you for stopping by. It was fun, and we'll see you on the next tournament.